What is up, YouTube? Spectacular Spider Grandpa coming back at you with his Grandpa's Greatest Covers. This is round 6. Before we get started with that, go check out my previous video I just did not 10 minutes ago. Small little Funko Pop haul. One thing I didn't mention in that video is that I did pre-order the from the upcoming Aquaman movie, Mera in her gown. I think that's going to be a hot Funko, so I put my pre-order in for it. But that's not why we're here. Go check out that previous video. Got some pretty awesome Funkos. If you're Mighty Morphin Power Rangers fan, go check it out. But Grandpa's Greatest Covers. This is round 6. If you haven't watched any previous rounds, this is just me basically showing off some of my favorite covers. Kind of organizing my collection, moving it up to my daughter's old room, and pulling out, like I said, my favorite covers. So let's get right into it. Get your popcorn, get your snacks. It might be a little longer video than usual. First off, for this round, excuse me, we got the Invincible Iron Man number 13 to Defenders variant. Pretty awesome Punisher cover there. Move this. Here's Kiss number 1. Not sure who the artist is. It's not Scotty Young, though it's reminiscent of Scotty Young, but just a pretty awesome cover. Amazing Spider-Man number 20. There. We all know and love this cover. Infinity Gauntlet number 4. Dogs are barking at something. Thanos on the front there. Come and Get Me. I believe. I forgot what year this came out.
But who are they barking at?
I don't know. Nobody comes and see me anyway. You guys know Grandpa loves his shark covers. Here's Marvel Comics Presents number 41 with Wolverine on the front. I don't know why this is in Mylar, but it is. Shark bait. I bought a collection, I think, and a lot of books were in Mylar. That might be part of that collection. X-Men Forever, number 2 of 6. Great Mystique cover. Marvel Tales featuring Spider-Man. Everyone knows Marvel Tales are reprints. This is number 236, but it's got this awesome Todd McFarlane cover. Sword of the Atom, number 1. Always enjoyed this cover, even when I was younger. Just him riding a frog, fighting some type of snake. It's pretty awesome. Dread Rules. I guess this is number 12. I was like Simon Bisley, however you want to say its work. That's awesome. Cover of Judge Dredd right there. Elektra, number 27. Fantastic Four, number 17. Obey Doom. Gotta love my Dr. Doom covers. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe from DC Comics, number 8. Everyone knows I love my Masters of the Universe. Here's a Meat and Potatoes cover, Grimm Fairy Tales, number 94, Age of Darkness. Right there. Spectacular Spider-Man number 158, Acts of Vengeance. This is where he gets his cosmic powers. This book right here has a special place in my heart. One of the first ever Spectacular Spider-Man books I ever read. I remember buying this book on a trip up to Colorado and just falling in love with it. Falling in love with the character, Spider-Man. Not Trapster. Paste Pop Pete. Remember Paste Pop Pete? Anyway, just this cover right here. Me and this book go way back. Here's another Spectacular Spider-Man number 101. Just a great cover. Amazing Spider-Man Annual 21. Everyone knows and loves this cover. The wedding of Mary Jane and Peter. Scotty Young, Rocket Raccoon. What number is this? 10. That thing is awesome. Ultimate Fantastic Four, number 3. Great Doctor Doom Namor battle. Love me some Doom covers. This is the Hunger number 1, Great Galactus cover. Action Comics number 46, the Looney Tunes variant. X Factor Annual number 4, part of Atlantis Attacks. Always enjoyed this cover. This Marvel Girl, Jean Grey, whatever you want to call her, getting choked the fuck out by Atuma. So, always loved that cover. Savage Dragon number 30, Erik Larsen, Spawn hanging out on the cover as well. Here's some more Erik Larsen, number 31, God vs. the Devil. Everyone knows I love Erik Larsen. Civil War 2, number 6. This is some type of variant. Old Man Logan. Right there. Clive Barker, Hellraisers, Summer Special. Everyone knows I love my horror movies. I love Hellraiser. And this is just amazing right there. I actually bought this book, flashback. I actually bought this book to read on, I think, the first ever Halloween episode of Blast It or Stash It. So, go search the Blast It or Stash It archives and check that video out. We'll call it the Blast Ives or the Stash Ives, whatever. I remember showing this book off, and Larry Higgins, creator of Niobe, fell in love with the cover, and like I remember him, wanting it, and he'd never seen it before. Blah blah blah. But big shout out to him. This is Extraordinary X-Men number 1, the annual. Scotty Young Magic. Larry's a big Magic fan, so shout out to you, brother. Here's the Web number 1. I think this is Art Germ. Yeah, Art Germ. This is I can't talk. Just fucking read it, alright? So, just a pretty wicked cover. Ghost Rider 2099, number 1, Shiny Shiny. Spider-Gwen number 1, the cosplay variant. Right there. X-Force number 17. Everyone seen that? I believe there's a bloody variant as well for this. Catwoman number 0. Always like Jim Valiant's art. So, there. I have no clue what the title of this book is, but she's cute as a button, and she's got a gun and a sword, so have at it. Aquaman number 0, missing his hand, got the harpoon there. Just a great cover. Moon Knight number 1. My books are sliding all over the place. Right there. Another great Mystique cover. This is X Factor 108. You know I like my skulls on my covers. Here's a blank variant I found, Storm number 1. Maybe I'll get somebody to doodle on that. Dark Horse Presents number 137. Really great. My books are sliding. Really great Predator cover with the Nazi flag. Anytime you throw a Nazi flag on a cover, kind of hits home with me. Not hits home, but it I enjoy the cover a little bit more. Here's another great Predator cover. Dark Horse Comics number 12. Yeah, I love movies about Nazis and how we kicked their ass and all, I just whatever. Dark Horse Comics number 20, another great Predator cover. Lady Death. There. Spider-Gwen number 26. So, growing up in Chicago, the music I listened to growing up when we lived in the city, and then we finally moved out to the outskirts of Chicago. When I was really getting into music, I was really into rap, gangster rap at the time, NWA, blah blah blah. But I was also really into art, drawing, and stuff. So one day I was at a local flea market, and they had vinyl records for sale, and I was just flipping through, and one album caught my attention because I was reading comics at the time, and it looked like a comic book cover, and that was Iron Maiden's Killers album, I believe it was, and with Eddie on the front. And I said, God damn, I'm gonna buy this just to display it. And I started listening to it, and Iron Maiden became one of my favorite bands. I got into metal. I still like my gangster rap a little bit, but with that being said, here's Iron Maiden Legacy of the Beast. Really great Eddie cover. Right there. New Avengers number 31. Reborn number 1. Just a great cover. Everyone knows and loves this series. Avenging Spider-Man with Devil Dinosaur. Or what looks like Devil Dinosaur. Another really great Lady Death cover. Wolverine and Mystique. This is Wolverine 62. Mystique number 15. This is cool. Supervillain Team Up number 4 with Doctor Doom on the front. Batman Beyond number 1, black and red. Legion of Superheroes, really great Dark Side cover. This is Transformers Revolution, one shot. Right there. Got Rom in the center there. Optimus Prime, Shockwave, and I don't think that's Starscream, but I could be wrong. I think that's can't think of his name, but he's a good guy Transformer now. He's a Decepticon defector, whatever. Ultimate Spider-Man 98. Right there. Yakuza Demon Killers number 2. Really great cover. Creepy. Alpha Flight number 41. Anytime you got Northstar fighting alligators on the front, I'm sold, man. Anybody fighting alligators. That thing's badass. One of my favorite Todd McFarlane early Spider-Man covers. Not Amazing Spider-Man, the series after that. You guys know what I'm talking about. This is Spider-Man number 6 with the Hobgoblin. Always loved this cover. Harley Quinn number 3 Amanda Connor, Poison Ivy. Love me some Ivy. Book of the Dead, #1, Great Man Thing cover. Amazing Spider-Man 404, Mark Bagley. Here's an old one. This is Tarzan, War of the Jungle, Joe Kubert. This is number 236. Just classic stuff right here. I was like this cover, Uncanny X-Men 290. I believe this is Will Portacio. Storm in the Rain. Storm in the Rain. Whatever. Amazing Spider-Man 327, back when Eric Larson was on the book. Spider-Man still having his cosmic powers. Battling Magneto because it is the Acts of Vengeance. One of my earliest Captain America books. Just a great cover. X-Men are on here with their original costume. I believe this is my earliest Captain America book. 173. Just love that. And of course, everyone's seen this cover, but it is great. Sensational She-Hulk, #1. Threatening to rip up her X-Men books. So that is it, guys. That is round 6 of Grandpa's Greatest Covers. Stay tuned for round 7. Go check out my latest Funko Pop haul, and join us for Blasted or Stash at 10 p.m. Eastern on Sundays. Thank you all for watching. You all be kind to one another.